All right, welcome back to Central Valley Buzz. I'm your host, Chuck Leonard, and remember that we're in the midst of the biggest giveaway in Fresno TV history. Right now, here's what I got for you. Go to centralvalleytalk.com. Go to the Enter to Win tab. In that tab, you want to put WWE Live or Dinosaurs. We have family 4-packs to each one we want to give away, and we hope that you are a winner. Let's bring in our next guest, Rick Watson from CART. Rick, how's it going?
Great, how are you?
Now, I said you were at charter school earlier. You reprimanded me, and
I
I like that in a good teacher.
We are not a charter school.
What are you if you're
We're
not?
a public high school.
Okay.
And we are located in Clovis, but we have students who feed into us from both Clovis Unified and Fresno Unified.
Okay. And so what's your niche? What is it that you do?
It's career and tech ed.
Okay.
We have labs that meet a half a day, so students can sign up in their 10th grade year to attend in their junior year and or their senior year. And they come over a half a day into a career project-based learning integrated lab.
So it's like a vocational school.
Kind of like a vocational school,
Great.
but there's a lot of academics that are integrated into it.
How long has CART been around?
We're starting our 15th year. As a matter of fact, we're celebrating our 15th year anniversary this year.
And how long have you been with them?
This is my third year. I'll be starting
Okay.
my third year there.
Now, this is something that we should probably have, I don't know, 3 or 4 more of these.
I'm surprised we don't.
You know, in
Yeah,
the valley.
absolutely.
Kids get a little turned off by the school when they get into high school.
Yeah,
Their interests get to be different, but that doesn't mean they're bad kids. That doesn't mean that they're not smart.
Yep.
But you know what it does mean? Darn it, they're going to need a vocation later on.
Right,
They're going to
exactly.
and having a trade
Yeah.
is something
Absolutely.
that you kids at home get a trade, follow your dreams, but have a trade.
Absolutely.
Because you can always have that trade and always fall back on that.
Sure, absolutely. And we consider ourselves a college and career-ready school. And so we prepare kids to go to 4-year colleges, but they get an idea of what they want to go into. They can come to CART for 2 years. They can stay in one lab for 2 years with some of our labs, or they can try 2 different labs.
Because they might be there and see something else and go, that's it.
Exactly. They
Right.
might think, I really, really like this. Oh, maybe not. I want to try that. And they can try that out. And so we have kids come back to us every year and tell us what a great experience they had at CART and how it affected their life. And we do a lot of life skills training. So we teach them about, you know, working in groups, working in teams, presentation skills. So there's a lot of those, what businesses call soft skills,
Right.
that we teach kids to be able to do when they go out into the real world.
Okay. Well, let's talk about some of the things that kids can learn over there.
Sure. We have 15 different career-based labs. We have kind of what we call our business-based end, and we have our science-based end. So
Okay.
in our science end, we have classes like environmental science, robotics, and product development.
Can I back up just now? When you say these things, can you say what they would lead into?
Sure,
Okay.
sure.
Environmental science.
Environmental science, students could be Forest Service, they could work with Wildlife Service, Bureau of Reclamation. I mean, those are those kind of fun, outdoorsy kinds of jobs.
Right.
Product development is kind of an entrepreneurial kind of class, so kids who want to be an entrepreneur.
An
Robotics,
inventor.
An inventor.
Right.
Robotics, you know, in business nowadays.
Going to be big in the future, right?
Everything's going to be big in the future. On our other end, we have economics and finance for business majors, marketing and advertising for kids that might want to go into that field.
Do you have any agriculture?
You know,
or,
we used to have ag.
auto or anything?
No, we don't have auto and ag because we have 2 schools that feed into us that have really strong programs. Clovis East High School has the Ag Center out
Okay.
there. So we try to stay away from what our school districts have so that we're not competing for
Okay.
students.
All right.
So,
But you're working very close with the school districts.
very close. We work with them to get kids here because it's an elective program. And so we want kids to have this kind of an experience.
Is there any cost that's passed along to like the parents of these students that want to get into CART?
No car. We're a public high school, so it's like they're attending their home high school. There's no cost associated with CART.
Do they have to have a certain GPA or anything?
Yeah, we have some what we call some soft requirements. We want them to be on track to graduate because they're coming in as 11th graders. So they need to be, you know, up with their English. We don't offer math at CART, so they need to be taking their math at their home high school. We hope that they have a rounded 2.0 GPA, but because of the environment, like you said, kids get bored with school and their grades drop. We'll take kids with a variety of GPAs because we know our environment might be the thing that saves them.
But they must be attending regular high school.
In Clovis
This isn't.
or
This is
Fresno.
not an alternative.
It is not an alternative.
This is an elective.
Correct, because they come half a day. So half day at CART, either in the morning or the afternoon, and the other half of the day they're at their home high school because they graduate from their home high school.
Now, kids at home that are they're listening and they're going, well, wait a minute. When I go to school next week, I want to talk to somebody about this. Is it too late?
No, it's not. Actually, we're still taking applications. They need to see their counselor at their home school, and we have an application that they can get online. Fill that out, get it to us, and we'll certainly still consider them for CART.
And the transportation goes from their home high school directly to your campus.
Yes, and
back.
We thank our 2 school districts providing that transportation, so no kid cannot come to CART because of transportation.
They take away that excuse.
We take away that excuse. The buses, some kids drive when they're old enough. They can certainly drive to CART, but buses pick them up from their home school and take them back both sessions.
Now, what about the community? Is the community involved with CART at all?
Heavily involved. We have business partners in all of our labs that help provide that career connection. We want to have a real-world environment for our students at CART. So we have business partners and mentors and businesses who provide internships for all of our labs. That was my next
question right there. Mm-hmm. Are you placing the interns while they're in the program or after the program?
No, while they're in the program. Usually
so they
can
get high school credits being an intern.
Correct.
Very, very, very
And
nice.
we have classes that feed into Fresno State, so they actually get what's called Unitrack credit from Fresno State.
Excellent.
So there's a lot of options and a lot of pluses for coming to CART.
Well, since we just have a short time to talk about this, Rick, if there's parents out there that are watching that have some more questions, with school year coming up, what do you suggest they do?
2 things. I would call the home high school and ask for the guidance counselor and ask about CART. They can also check out CART at cart.org or give us a call at 248-7400. Glad to tell them about it.
Now, when you're not out teaching school, and you're the principal there?
I'm the principal.
You're the principal.
Yeah.
Let's back up. When you're the principal there, this isn't a regular high school, so you can't be a regular principal either, can you?
I'm actually a chief executive officer, so that brings in that business connection.
So you're a principal that's actually looking at the books.
I'm looking at the books. I'm out meeting with business partners. I'm drumming up money in the community because we do receive donations from our partners that help our labs.
And that can get kind of tricky, so you got to know the ins and outs there,
I'm
right?
an educator by trade and getting out into the community and drumming up those
What did you teach when you were a class?
Biology.
Oh.
So I was a biology teacher.
Yeah, so
love the sciences.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, it's got to be a refreshing being in the CART program after being in a regular structured school.
It sure is. Kids love being there.
Yeah,
they enjoy the experience.
They kind of open up in a different way, I would think.
It's amazing to see the transition in kids.
Amazing. Like the teacher stigma goes away just a little bit, maybe.
Oh yeah, it's like they're part of the labs. There are 3 teachers in every lab.
They're hands-on. They're working with the teachers.
Yeah, I call my teachers facilitators, not teachers.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
People can come by and check out the campus.
Come by anytime. We do tours every day of the week. Host anybody.
Awesome. Yeah. What about bringing some youngsters by to show them what they can look forward to later on?
We bring junior high students in for tours all the time. We have a summer academy program where 4th through 6th graders can come to CART for a week.
How does that work out? I bet that gets them excited, huh?
Oh my gosh, they love it. We do little mini versions of our labs.
They kind of feel like big kids, right?
They love it. In fact, we now have kids who come back to us and say, I was in summer academy.
Right on.
It's a great recruiting tool.
Where's your campus located at?
We're actually located in Clovis at 2555 Clovis Avenue, right behind the Sierra Vista Mall.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
When you're not at CART, what do you like to do?
Oh, I love my family. I do things with my family, play a little golf, read a few books when I have time.
Where are you from? Because you call it golf.
I'm from Fresno, California.
Look at that right there. Okay. All right, Rick, thank you very much for coming by. It was very good hanging out with you. It's always nice to see when someone can tell that there's teenagers that are good kids that just need a different route to take.
A different environment.
Absolutely. And for me to hear that, knowing how I was when I was a teenager, it's a great option to have,
it's a great
isn't
option.
it?
We're proud of our program.
Awesome. Thank you very much for coming by.
You bet.
All right, we're going to take off for the day, everyone. I hope you guys had a great time on this Monday on The Buzz. Tomorrow, we're going to be right in the middle of that giveaway all day long. We might have some new things to throw in there. Remember, if you want to win those family 4-packs at WWE Live or discover the dinosaurs, you got to go to CentralValleyTalk.com, go to the Enter to Win tab, and put either wrestling, WWE Live, or dinos, and we'll pick a winner every day this week. Now make sure you tune in tomorrow at 11 a.m. right here on KAIL. My co-host for the day, Mallory Mode from Scats on the Slide. It should be a great time. Now go out and be the best Fresno you can for the rest of the day, and support your local businesses and support your local artists. I'm Chuck Leonard, and I'll see you tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. right here.
CentralValleyTalk.com